So is AOC the first person that said woke one? Because she is the first person I heard.
Yeah, isn't it incredible that a fucking faggot doesn't start a stream, dude?
I heard her say it. Now
Yeah, what's more incredible is the fucking retard doesn't go to it. Click on the fucking video.
Online. AOC is the first person I heard say woke one.
Not to just make the entire video clowning on that goofball. Like, bro was in a suit at a pool party. The man is a cartoon character. I don't want to make videos about Hassan Piker, but you can't fucking escape
I killed them all.
Because the media won't shut the fuck up about him. Fox News is just hyper-focusing on him every single day to go after the Democrats, because I guess they have nothing else. And then the response to all the Hassan stuff coming out on the right, coming out on Fox News, is then like left-wing journalists making more puff pieces, taking more photo shoots of Hassan in his mansion, and all these outlets
just
calling
means
him
it
like
wasn't enough.
communist. Just makes him sound way more important and way cooler than he actually is. Nothing hurts this dude more than reminding him that he's literally just a Twitch streamer. I don't want the focus of American politics to center around a Twitch streamer. Like, I don't understand the media's obsession with this guy, but at the same time, I don't think Hassan is the best wagon to hitch yourself to if you're the Democratic Party. There are other internet celebrities on.
I mean, again, with Hassan, we've talked about this. I've said it so much. I don't understand the Hassan thing.
Fuck.
I can understand why people watch iShow's Food. I can understand why people watch Kai Cenat. I can understand why people watch Mr. Beast. I can understand why people watch Pokimane. I can understand why people watch these big streamers. I don't understand the Hassan thing at all. I don't get it. He's not entertaining. He is a pathetic person that is audience captured with T. I don't understand it.
On the left, you could do that with. Like, God, the left really has nobody. No, he's a sex fest. No, she's a sex fest. Damn it. I don't know. There's gotta be someone with way less baggage than Hassan Piker. Like, why don't you hitch your wagon to someone like that? Instead of Hassan, who, every time he's rightfully criticized, hides behind how he just wants to give us health care.
Death to the West! Let the streets run with their capitalist blood!
Whoa, dude, you're making us look bad.
Oh, I'm just a little healthcare boy! You wouldn't criticize a little healthcare boy now, would you?
I don't care anymore. I washed my hands of this. There's gonna be like 25 videos uploaded after this, like shoe on head bends Hassan over and like.
Make that the title, Danky. Make that the title. Make it right there. That's the title for this clip on B-Day Cobra 2.
I don't care anymore. I washed my hands of this. There's gonna be like 25 videos uploaded after this, like shoe on head bends Hassan over and like. Great. Can't wait.
Okay, we probably can't make that title, but it would be good for the algorithm. The Hassan thing is weird. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me.
They made a robot in China that can fucking run faster than Usain Bolt.
With AOC.
Get ready, dog.
But then when it fell, like the gyro fucked up, so it just turned off, right?
I think so.
Everything with Hassan Piker. Look, man, when Asmongold and all these guys are constantly talking about him, it keeps him relevant. So, I mean, it is what it is. He's, he's
what do we
easy
have to get ready for, dog?
People that are not left-wingers, and I see that a lot.
Whatever that fucking thing is going to be when it gets rolled out.
I think that as long as Hassan
But, dog,
gives
they're
people
not the
good
problem,
algorithm
dog.
results when they talk about him,
Oh, well,
I think that
they might
people
be.
are going to keep talking about him. So, where's the AOC one, though? That's the one I'm looking for. Right here. Is this it? Here we go. All right.
That just happened. My career for like a decade has been calling this out, has been trying to tell the left and the Democratic Party that this woke shit was toxic and would drive people away from them. And for 10 years,
AOC tummy video, we watched that one yesterday. MAGA is slowly going extinct. You think so? I mean, it's kind of like the Rob Parker or what's his name, Max Kellerman when every single year they would start out by saying Tom Brady is going to fall off a cliff. Tom Brady will not be the best quarterback in the league. And it's like, eventually you're going to be right, I guess. But I mean, it just feels like you're just grasping at straws. If MAGA was going to be extinct, or if it's going extinct, you wouldn't be in my chat talking about it right now. So the fact that you are in my chat talking about the fact that MAGA is dying is direct evidence that MAGA is nowhere near dying. Because things that are dead, no one's talking about it. So there you have it.
I was called a racist, sexist, pick-me, fascist, Nazi, every ism under the sun. And now they're just conceding to that and acting like it never happened. And you just expect us to, what, move on? I've been like a dog chasing a car, and I finally got the car. I don't know what to do with it. Like, first of all,
did she just say a Dark Knight quote? That is a direct quote from the Joker in The Dark Knight. It's a phenomenal line, by the way. Respect to Shoe on Head for the Dark Knight reference. One more time. That's a Joker. That's a Joker quote.
Like it never happened. And you just expect us to...
Get out! Boogie's ready to shred.
Dude, I swear I can't fucking tell when it's
target's interest to the
I need a little Ronnie.
What? Move on? I've been like a dog chasing a car, and I finally got the car, and I don't know what to do with it. Like, first of all, why as a Democratic politician would you say this? You're basically saying like, yeah, MAGA was right, we were crazy. Like, okay, what else are they right about them? Even from like an AOC fan point of view, this just makes her look completely unserious and makes like the progressive movement look completely unserious, which it is. Why should anyone trust a politician who can get swept up in mass hysteria so easily? How can I trust that won't happen again? How can I trust in 5 years from now, you won't just call whatever it is you're advocating for now woke too and dismiss it as crazy? Free Palestine. Woke too was crazy. Like,
yep.
What do you believe in?
I do think that attaching themselves to wokeness is it's definitely a tactical error, and I hope they continue to do it. Delona with 20 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. That's awesome. Shu should go on FNT. She's never been on FNT, has she? Not that I know of. But thank you, Delona, for the gifties. We appreciate it. The chat, make sure you thank Delona for the 20 gifted memberships.
Could you imagine Republicans being like, January 6th one was crazy? Basically, I said this all on Twitter, and people are like already making videos of it. AOC panics after Shoe on Head calls her. But that didn't even happen. Like, I don't think AOC even knows I exist. I love the thumbnail on this one. Shoe slaps AOC.
All right, that's funny. AOC panics after Shoe on Head calls
10
her
seconds
latest
before insertion.
gaslighting.
AOC even knows I exist. I love the thumbnail on this one.
5
Shoe
seconds to go.
slaps AOC. Who the fuck is this? Is that
Found a
Shoe?
bomb. Make
Ah
your way to
yes,
its
the
location.
infamous, notorious Shoe going around slapping women. Every time I log onto YouTube, I'm destroying and slapping and finishing on people. If you didn't
You know what to do with the title, Danky. I'm just saying, put Shoe in the. You've got to put Shoe in the thumbnail. All right, get red laser eyes for her.
know who I was, you would think I was some like psychopathic rapist. And then you click on the video and it's just like I posted a tweet. Anyway, back to the point. When a citizen changes their mind on something, that's totally normal, that's totally natural. Many things can happen in the span of years that can change your mind on something. It's perfectly normal to evolve and grow. And it's fine if you're a politician and you change your mind on something, but, and this is a big but,
Op 4 last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
but this is a fat ass. If you're a politician and you change your mind on something, I want to know exactly why you changed your mind. When you changed your mind. Be transparent. What about woke 1, really woke 2 in my opinion, don't you agree with anymore? Why didn't the interviewer ask AOC that question? Like, what was crazy about woke 1? Trans women are women, DEI, white privilege, defund the police, the Green New Deal, like what? What? Tell us. What? Tell the class. I've talked about this a few.
So the point she's making right there, I agree with. Problem is none of these people that are interviewing AOC are going to ask her any real questions. They'll ask Trump as many real questions.
Are
as
we
going
gonna
to
play
ask
Baldur's
him,
Gate tonight,
but they
or no?
will never ask a Democrat politician any real questions. None of them.
We'll be at like
Nobody
11,
in the mainstream media is
like
going to do
15
that.
minutes.
And that's why people don't trust them. And that's why people have turned to YouTube and independent content creators, and the mainstream media is dying.
Yeah, I probably
However,
would've walked
the
today,
mainstream
but
media
my fucking
has
back hurts.
infected YouTube and independent content creation. Tucker Carlson,
locate a bomb.
Kelly, so on and so forth. And you see how that's turned out, by the way. Hasn't turned out very good. You can take the person out of the mainstream, but you can't take the mainstream out of the person. They're still mainstream. They're still mainstream. Tucker and Megyn Kelly are still mainstream media. To this day, they are. Delona says 11% represent. I saw Zwani in the chat. What up, Zwani? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Delona, thank you again for the 20 gifties. Maximus Americus says, Hassan is just like Jean-Paul Marat
Insertion in
in the
5
French
seconds.
Revolution. Just someone who promoted violence and justified it
Proceed
through
to bomb's
moral
location and
superiority.
defuse it.
Just look up his ending. Not too good. We shall see. Carl Weidman says in 1984, James Cameron gave us the Terminator. It was a warning.
Fucking Christ, man. Oh. You can't do that wrong. Oh. We killed them
In
all.
2026, we didn't listen. Welcome to the end. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. Giorgio says, Jay, God forbid you joke around anymore. He's reaching. And then says, are you allowed to play Ghostbusters 2 music video? Probably not. It's about Bobby Brown? Is that what you're talking about? Probably not. Thargo says, you have an Arab in chat praising the hijackers. Name is, let's see. Sorry, YouTube censors are hard. I'm sure the mods have already taken care of it. I didn't see it. And I have it. I have it on live chat. I didn't see any of that. Unless it's on mods. Did we take care of this? Either way, all good. Thank you for letting us know. I haven't seen that though. I'm looking right now. I don't see this person at all in the chat. Anyway, they'll deal with it. Ogdog says he only reads super chats.
Oh.
Except for yours, Ogdog. Except for yours, right? You're the only person that's privileged enough. You and your white privilege. I don't know if you're white. You have white privilege. Narco says people who watch Hassan are betas and yearn for direction in their lives. Also the bots. Grats, you grifted $5 from me. You Nolan's lover. Big payday. Only 5, Narco?
Fortifications
done! What are we doing? Daniel Moore Business 199 says it's 3 a.m. right now. Been in the hospital for the last few days. Oh, my grandmother. Please pray for her. Thanks for the entertainment. Been a long few nights. Oh, man, I'm so sorry to hear that, Daniel. Hail to you, brother. Prayers up. Hope everything works out. Please give us updates. And the chat will be right there to show you some love and some support.
Get ready to engage.
Definitely, indeed. Dude, like, the more...
Reinforcing the wall!
Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar.
Wall fortified!
Man, oh man, it's over.
One friendly remaining.
What is my team fucking doing, man?
More videos I see from this thing in Minneapolis is crazy. Here's another Spider-Man and handmaids outside of Minneapolis City Hall against Jake Lang's rally. This can't... How is this real life?
Op 4 is placed a diffuser near a bomb. Destroy it.
Fuck. Yes, thank you. Fucking all, dude.
Failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Fuck.
This is what community looks like!
Fucking on.
Huh?
Show me what community
Fuck it on.
Well, yeah, and when this game is done, it's 2-2 right now. A few minutes.
So for people that are in this area, how bad is Minneapolis? I'm very curious about this because obviously you can make things look really bad.
La, la,
I'm not
la,
asking how does
la.
this stuff play. I'm just saying like generally in the area.
Fuck. Oh
Secure the
no!
area. Keep the bombs protected.
Reloading!
Explosive ready.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Damn, dog, we
Ready for
got-
assault.
28 hours into this run so far.
Organs ready. Shoot it if you need it.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left.
New feed active.
Bomb located by Op 4.
Fuck no.
Camera feed up and running.
Friendly, last operator standing. Op 4, last stop standing. Op 4 eliminated. Successful.
Fucking no.
Is it bad there? Is it a hellhole? Or is it only specifically right here in these pockets of these blue
Targets
cities?
interest
Like,
to the
how is
height.
it? Is the whole area just shitty? Is it terrible? Hellhole? Says Pink Lady Knows. Is it that bad? It's terrible from a couple of hours away. Pockets. Looks like a shithole. It does, but you can make anything look like a shithole with videos and out of context stuff. You absolutely can. So, it's probably a bunch of concentrated areas like most blue cities. It's definitely nowhere I would want to go. That's for sure. Daniel Morse is 96 and has lived a long life. Thanks for the prayers. I'll tell her in the morning if she's aware
Oh,
enough.
man.
Hey, look at that.
Fucking
That's awesome,
hell.
man. That's awesome. 96 and a long life. That's all anybody can ever ask for, man. Right there. Tay-Tay says, sup, beggar. Thank you. Giorgio says, juicy booty. Alex, let's see, Alex Stein. We love AOC. Alex Stein, man. That's his girl. That's his girl.
Whoa.
And we stand with Alex Stein and his lovely, lovely lady, who would never want to criticize him for that. He's going to have to control her, though. He's going to have to. I don't know how he's going to go about doing that, but we're going to have to get Alex Stein to control that just a little bit. So, we'll see. By the way, so we have this new movie coming out that's about Chris Hansen. And Robert Pattinson is playing Chris Hansen. And I saw this on TMZ. Chris Hansen was
secure. Be advised, Op 4 located a bomb.
Reloading, cover me.
AOC said that woke.
Enjoyed that demonstration. The spot, as he called.
After only using 1,000 feet of runway. Ladies and gentlemen.
To our left, what a beautiful, beautiful. London Pages.
Was turned away from a screening of the new movie that's all about him. And while he didn't want to sign away his rights, he actually refused to sign a standard NDA. So this is a very, I don't know what to make of this.
15 seconds left.
But let's listen to what Chris Hansen says. I'm sure many of you have seen either the trailer or the images of Robert Pattinson playing Chris Hansen in this movie. This is very much a Hollywood thing where they're basically building a narrative about someone and they're not even getting their permission, which is kind of crazy to me.
You saw this for the first time
See how this looks.
today.
I didn't see it.
You haven't seen it yet?
I was supposed to see it at 10 o'clock this morning at 824 offices. The lawyers at 824 wanted me to sign away my rights to my name, image, and, you know, brand, essentially, as well as any potential legal rights
I'll get on the
that would
game.
come out of the movie. I couldn't sign that. So they didn't show me the film. I went all the way over there. Where you and I are going to have to go to the theater and see it together when it comes out, I guess. But who's going to sign something like that?
They made you sign away everything
I
just to
wouldn't
see
sign it just to see it.
Did you bring a lawyer to the screening?
The lawyers had already seen it. You know, you sign something without a lawyer?
Of course not.
Yeah, so this was a very restrictive agreement. I've never seen anything quite like it.
What are they worried about?
I don't know. I haven't seen the film. If you look at the trailer, obviously it's a very dramatized version. They have told me that it's, you know, fictionalized in many aspects. I know other people have seen it who didn't sign an NDA, and yet they wanted me to sign it.
You want money from them?
I have no financial stake in this film.
And so they did this, didn't pay you a dime. They didn't even.
I'm really like, this is very strange that. So your crime is that you became
Dog invite.
famous, and Hollywood can use your name, image, and likeness in a movie against your wishes while you're still here, and you have no power to stop that. I am very, like, it's very strange to me.
Contact.
No,
Oh,
so
fuck.
I had heard they were doing this, right? I know people.
Or
know
just
people.
start the
I'm
thing
just
and
a
then
working reporter,
I'll see
and
if I
I'm
can
not
join.
learned in the sophisticated ways of Hollywood, but I find stuff out. Right. I've been an investigative reporter for 4 decades, so I knew this was going on. But no, I get a call today saying, well, you know, everybody's concerned. They want you to be happy with the film. Well, then why didn't you tell me about it when you started shooting the film?
If you saw Robert Pattinson, what would you tell him?
Take a seat right over there.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was a good line right there.
Pattinson, what would you tell him?
Take a seat right over there.
I mean, I guess, like, to be fair, they just did the thing on Trump. You know, they made that movie about Trump a few years ago with who was in it? Freaking Winter Soldier. What's his name? Sebastian Stan, who played Trump. And that one really, that thing flopped hard for Hollywood. Hollywood really thought they had something with that. They thought they were going to build this narrative about Trump, and it flopped hard. So I am interested to see it because I do think Robert Pattinson's a fantastic actor.
Holy fuck.
And it'll be interesting to see what he's going to pull off here, but I'm very worried that they're going to try to... I have no allegiance towards Chris Hansen or whatever. Obviously, I appreciate all the stuff that he did back in the day. I don't know much about the guy outside of that. But I'm hoping they're not trying to destroy someone who is known for taking down the worst humans on the planet. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Nice!
Giorgio says that you know my friends here are gay when they don't appreciate Alex Stein. Who doesn't appreciate Primetime 99? Lampshades on Fire says someone get these predators out of here. Daniel Moore Business 199 says I'm gonna log off for a bit. I'll update tomorrow. Hey man, thanks for the information. We appreciate it.
Wait, Blade Runner's R-rated?
Again, so Dims love to protect the worst human beings on the planet. That is true. That is true. And they've proven it more times than I can count.
May the darkness protect you.
I only think of him as Edward in Twilight, says Bunny Sue.
Wonderful.
The interesting thing about him is, obviously, when he was in the Twilight...
Let me just... Oh, nice.
Shadow curse. Does it seem...
Don't mind if I do.
Dog, what about this guy, dog?
Something good here, I hope.
Dude, imagine you got your fucking eyes ripped out. Holy fuck.
Fucking dead, right? Oh no, he's still alive. Oh, he'll be fine. Dude.
The fuck,
are you
where's he
doing?
running?
Man, fuck him, dude. Let him fucking run outside and get killed. There's something we have to get from here. That's coagulated blood.
I know I swear the kid's parents are in here somewhere.
I saw you training those children. They were so gentle. That's...
There's an upstairs to this place. Is this it? Oh,
Words strengthen
Well, have we gone through these doors yet?
I wouldn't quite say that.
Wait. Find Arabella's parents.
I taught them to.
Okay, so we found the thing. We found the thing for that dude who wouldn't wake up in the inn here. But
I think. Hold on, we're pretty close. It's like right across from us. Okay, I think I know where to go. If this is where the kids' parents are.
What about upstairs?
Hold on. Okay, I talked to that chick.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, dude, like, look at... Dude, are they purposely hot or something? I don't know.
The doctors found Oblivion. That's Arabella's father. Or was Arabella's father.
What does 1d4 mean? I feel like I never figured that out.
One dice with like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like you get to roll another dice and then get up to 4 on that dice.
Most unorthodox.
Oh, so it's like a 20.
I'm not one to question the doctor's methods.
Like I could get 24 if I maxed out everything.
I will sell you what I can once I've stabilized the patient. Not dead, merely medicated to ease the pain.
Fucking hell, dude.
Yes. Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me. The patient is sure to recover.
Got awfully white teeth for being like a corpse.
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
Whoa.
Well, as far as I know, a part of teeth decay is certain things that are in your saliva. So like certain carbohydrates can help decay your teeth, and acid. So if she doesn't eat, acid wouldn't be like there's nothing to stain her teeth. She's dead, so she probably doesn't develop saliva. Like, remember, your teeth survive just as long as your bones, right?
I mean, I don't know.
I think your bones can turn to ash, but your teeth stick around.
Really? Oh.
Well, that's why you've heard of dental records, right? That's usually how they identify bodies. I think teeth are actually harder than bone. Pretty sure that's true.
Like movies, he was so well known for that. But the thing about Robert Pattinson is he kind of went low key.
So I'm just trading with this fucking dumbass.
Radar movies. And kind of honed his craft.
Oh, she's got some health potions that I need.
And then he started to kind of creep back up into the limelight. He's done a lot of what like Daniel Radcliffe has done. You know, the guy that played Harry Potter. And Daniel Radcliffe has kind of done that as well. Although he hasn't come to the prominence that Edward, fucking what's his fucking name now? Robert Pattinson came to, but you know, he's a really good actor. I like Pattinson a lot. I didn't like Batman that much, but you know, I think Jeremy is like the 11th or 12th best YouTuber. Really? That is awesome. I'm like the 11th or 12th best? Let's fucking go. All right, dude, that's the nicest thing anybody's said to me in months. Woo.
Now,
11th or 12th is really fucking good, so I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Big
Damn dog.
That's an improvement, big time.
Why is she standing like that?
11th or 12th best is
Yeah, they're both dead.
Top 100, baby.
Oh wait.
the doctors found oblivion.
Jeremy is almost as good as DSP.
Feeling better?
Almost. Giorgio says 199 all day.
I wish I could steal her,
Probably got Flacco by
her
now.
gold.
We're still trying to spot him. We don't know where Flacco's at. We have no idea. But one day we're gonna find him. One day we're gonna find him. Now the real question here for all of you. 3 out of 5 solid commentary. Roland's at 765. I guess we're not gonna get that $400. I guess we're gonna. I do think. I mean, that one time I got you.
Oh shit!
I think I squeezed all I can, man, out of the juice out of it. Not the Jews, juice like the Tupac movie. Okay. We were trying to get Roland to 800. Vegas meetup exposed.
Now, if you
subs now, probably. We'll
Damn
see if we
dog.
get in there. We're gonna end here soon.
I think that's my
But
corpse queen dog.
I told you, man, this is the wrong. What is this? I don't. Why is this on? This is the For You tab. Navy veteran catches nasty leg infection while celebrating birthday at notorious NYC sex spa lawsuit. Why is this? This is what the For You tab shows you on Twitter right here. Why did I need to see this? Why do I need to know this information?
Damn dog, I'm gonna lay in a scuzz bed.
None of this helps me. But since I had to see it, chat, you have to see it. Because that's how it works.
Did I not just have it fucking selected? What the hell?
Okay? Simple as that.
Rotten chicken egg. Holy
I can't repeat some of this shit you guys are saying in chat. So, and by the way, I've been reporting on this for years. We've got the video footage. Whoa. I've been reporting on it for years. Now the New York Post wakes up to it. Now. I mean, come on. I've been trying to let you guys know. And nobody's paying attention to me. See how it is?
Where the fuck?
No respect. None at all. By the way, you guys notice how Dan Bath is in my chat asking to be modded? And I get a measly $1.99 super chat, not a proper. And then it just disappears. It just disappears.
Like, I was just able to speak with the corpse, and then it fucking disappears from my my spells. Like, where the fuck is it?
Sweeney as Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, it requires a long rest in between each attempt.
As Wonder Woman.
I can talk with them. Which one do you want me to talk to?
The woman. The one on the right.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Damn dog.
Well, whatever. We got
What a
information
fucking
from
waste,
him.
dude. I should light her fucking body on fire.
Alright, let's go upstairs.
What about the guy?
What guy?
Corpse can no longer.
I already talked to him.
Dog, that's abuse of a corpse.
Fuck, dude. So bad and immoral.
Oh yeah, the lever's somewhere down here. It's in this.
Lever?
Yeah, there's a lever to bring. I think there's a lever to bring down.
Oh, there's a fucking thing up here, so the lift is up here. Oh my fuck, dude, man. So, can you unlock a door? Oh.
It's a sturdy door.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I could
Sturdy
fucking do
means you
that.
can sometimes do damage to it with Eldritch. If it's medium toughness, that's when you need thunder and stuff.
Oh, that's locked.
What's past this?
Nice, dude. Fucking 4.
Holy fuck. Where roll?
So what do you think, like, the doctor and his nurses, I assume they're dead. Like, what the hell is making them not full dead? Like, undead?
Whatever this curse is. Because when we were fighting the fat guy yesterday and Karlak died, she became an enemy. She got, like, revived and turned into a...
I wonder if the curse can be undone, if they could be brought to life.
Yeah. Ah, fuck, man. What the hell is the point of this?
Wait, we can go down the other side. Like, we can get to the other side of the roof.
The other side of the roof?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, I think this, I feel, maybe not, I remember this though. Do you go back to camp?
Yeah, just want to talk to the girl. I can't find her. Where the fuck is she? Is she up here? Oh, this place is pretty big.
Oh, she's with Withers. We found your parents. They're in the hospital.
Hey you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops? No. No, no, no. I don't believe you. It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go.
Wait, She tells us to get away from her, but you're in our camp.
Get the fuck out of the cab.
Leave me.
Fucking kill that fucking bitch, dude. She'll
Dog.
let Kaga fucking kill her back at the
I'm gonna
Grove.
go to your house and tell you to get away from me, dog. That makes so much sense.
Alright. You know what? We don't need to rest. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Whatever.
Dude, the camp looks so fucking comfy, man.
Okay, let's go back to Last Light In.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies when we make it home.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next land.
Oh god, I don't want to fucking talk to you.
Shut up.
Take care now.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammock. Need anything?
Might as well hammer.
I'm here if you need anything else. I wish we could bloody army.
Make it home.
Burning through our ritual, so just about do.
My neck of the woods. Count the lucky stars. Blood, this is heavy. It's for a good cause. Our asses. He better be. Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good man.
Okay, we need the Wonder Woman. We need to go back to Wonder Woman.
See any movement?
Okay, back to Wonder Woman. Back to Wonder Woman. Whoa!
Too dark
What did I
to
do?
tell. I bet they're close.
Okay.
Watching us.
What do you guys think? You like it? Think that's good? That's pretty good, huh? Not bad. I approve. 1.3 million likes. I think the people like it. I'm okay with it. I approve.
I wish we'd gear up and head out.
Giorgio says, Jay, you the man, can't wait for college football. I'm looking forward to football season big time. And then says, Improper 199, thank you for saying my name correct. Did I say it correct? I'm happy to hear that. I wasn't sure if I was or not. Laura says, Pattinson's hated on Twilight. Oh, yeah, he absolutely has. He's funny. He is funny. I like him a lot. He's a funny dude. And I think he's this generation's Leo. I think he's the next Leonardo DiCaprio. That's my prediction. That's what he's going to become. We'll see. Okay, so with that, we're going to end it, ladies and gentlemen. Another one in the books. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Situation. Listen.
Hey, Bomb, I need more information from Ronnie. He just messaged me.
Our asses. Your grave guard's still alive, you reckon? He better. Or a dead man walking. Aren't we all?
Yeah, if the spot sells, there is no retention. Typhon, what's going on? If Miami sells, that's going to be an interesting situation because at this point we have organizations that should not be selling that are selling. Like Boston and Miami are not problems in the league. Took the day off. Happy to see you on. Zim was good. Fucking problem.
Too dark to tell.
Who buys? I don't really know. I mean, M80 is pretty much all but confirmed taking the Boston spot. For fun buying out Miami, no. I don't know what For Fun is doing. I think that's a bunch of smoke and mirrors, to be honest with you. FNC or Gen G, please. Twisted Minds. Chat, I need everybody in here dropping a W, man. We're about to get into some Roster Mania talk. I wanted to let some people filter in real quick.
Why the fuck? Why does he only have 11 health?
Looking into it. I mean, Twisted Minds have money, don't they?
Daniel is trapped in the shadows. But thanks to your efforts, I know where to look.
I don't think he can be used though.
Unilad? Is Unilad still an organization? No way, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yo, Footy, what's up? Twisted Miami just ate a shrimp quesadilla with guac and sauce. That sounds fantastic.
No. This opportunity has been 100 years in the making.
Yeah, so all of Miami is an unrestricted free agent. Music is better when we're together. Is any of your donos off? I don't think I have.
In today's episode of You Never Succeeded Looking Cool, we got this here fella riding around in a skate park with an electric. Gets a little tripped. Look, you definitely no. It's a little tripped up and oh no, that's not good. Definitely not cool either. Hey bud, samurai sword that you needed to hang from your waist for some.
Great.
friggin' any.
Fuck are you doing?
Been over that.
The fuck you
To
doing?
address it, it's a very uncomfortable situation to say the least. So we're just moving on past that. My whole goal here is to move on past it. I don't want to address it. I don't want to acknowledge it. You know, one of those things where if we just move past it and we just act like it doesn't exist, that's the best possible handling of the situation.
We can't let them get that fucking
Because
thing.
this is the internet. We're not here to laugh and roast people and make fun of people.
Do we have to go through, or we just have to?
No, we gotta defend it.
Where people gather around, sing songs, hold hands. It's like,
We gotta defend it.
every day on the internet. Everyone is just happy and no one fights, no one argues. I think it's a beautiful thing. You know, the internet gets a bad rap. The internet gets a bad rap. You're like, oh, the internet's just full of people trolling and shitting on things and all of that. I'm like, I've never seen that. I've just seen people be very, very nice and very respectful. At least my chat, anyway. So, let's see. It's so nice. Okay, so I guess let's just watch this Spencer Pratt video. I haven't seen it yet, and people definitely are liking this one. So let's check it out.
Oh, fucking great,
Pratt
dude.
says we've lost our damn mind. Lindsay Clancy, mass psychosis week, but a lot of people need to have their Wi-Fi taken away. But this psychosis started many years before TikTok. I agree with the headline there. The internet was a mistake.
With haste.
We are 2 seconds in, and already, all right? The internet was a mistake. Listen, Spencer, while I agree with you, so I'd have to be working retail still, bro. Okay? So like, I'm okay with the internet. I'm okay with the disaster known. All right, here we go. Back up. Here we go.
The internet was a mistake. We have officially broken bad. Recently, a married mother of 3 young children was grappling with postpartum psychosis. Not just depression, but psychosis. She was committed to a psych ward for a brief stay, but she lied her way out of it and made her way back home. When her husband left the house to go get food, she took her 3 young babies into the basement.
Oh my God, this is such a sad story, man. Hearing it retold like this.
Still 5 turns remaining. Like, how many fucking enemies are there gonna be, man?
Lined them up and one by one wrapped an exercise band around their neck and strangled them to death. Now, strangulation is very difficult, even with a toddler. It takes a lot of force and a lot of time. It's a very intimate way to kill somebody, which is probably why she turned the kids face down as she did it. She didn't have to watch their life drain out of their panicked eyes as she choked them out. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes to choke a toddler to death, so the poor child can stand there and watch their siblings die for about 10 minutes before it was their turn. After Mama had finished killing all of her kids, she slashed her own wrist, jumped out the 2nd floor window to off herself. Well, the snow outside hit her hard, the cold slowed her vitals, so she merely fractured her spine, paralyzing her, but she ultimately survived. When her husband came home with dinner, he called out for the kids and his wife. Nobody answered. He went upstairs thinking maybe she was bathing the kids.
Holy shit, dude, you better fire another nuke.
Since I don't have any left.
Wife on the ground outside paralyzed. He asked where the kids were, and his heart sank when she landed in the basement. He was on the phone. So there's a recording of his screaming as he hung over the bench, seeing their blue faces and their eyeballs nearly bursting from the sockets. The man naturally moved far away in a desperate attempt to reset his life somehow, and his wife is on trial for murder. And women on TikTok are supporting her. Go ahead, look around if you dare. You will see hundreds of psychotic women supporting Lindsay Clancy, blaming the
It's out of control. I did see this report here. A man allegedly called off his wedding because
none of them
his fiancée
fall.
supported Lindsay Clancy.
Of What the fuck, dude?
GTA 6, probably the most hot on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And look, Rockstar's held a lot pretty close to the vest when it comes to this game.
Clancy, whoever this person is, sir, you made the right decision. Just going ahead and saying it right there. You made the right call. Whoever you are.
All right, he did it. Patrick did it.
Lindsay Clancy is obviously not guilty. He did it. He did it.
Patrick's the one who did it. Not Lindsay. Patrick did it.
Lindsay Clancy's birth chart, which is following all their birth charts and birthdays and zodiac signs. I've already gone over the friends.
I saw someone who was the who's the crazy chick from years ago that her name, I'm gonna remember it, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Yeah, what's her name? So I saw somebody said if she, Casey Anthony, that's it. Thank you. Who said that first? BK, I think, said it first, but a lot of you said it. Someone said if Casey Anthony, if she would have done what she did now, she would have had all of this support. All of these people rallying around her. She would have done it now. Shows you how horrific times are with these people and how lost on the internet they have.
Look at the social charts that show that the perpetrator is a male.
Women.
Oh god, they're all about to come over here.
He's a Gemini man. Wait, this man needs to be humbled. And for karma, to do with Donald Trump.
Because of course, the orange man has to be mentioned, of course. My god.
For karma, to do with Donald
Trump. Fuck.
Because of course, in this dystopian social media era, everything is a conspiracy. Nothing is real. Bad things don't happen. Every real story is just fed.
You got any big AOEs?
Is some convoluted, nefarious plot by the Jews.
What? That's
Maybe
so crazy.
one, but not a big one.
Occam's razor is, that's TikTok. We have
That's a fixed range.
people's brains, and that they've simply never recovered.
Holy fuck, there's like 40 health, 40 health, 40 health. Holy shit.
Had one good AoE, they'd all be dead. Not all dead.
So it came from a wet market in the same place where there's this huge lab that does all the kind of development of exactly what this thing is. That's some coincidence.
They lied about the threat to kids. They locked everyone down.
I wear a mask to school.
It was like some horrendous globalized Stanford prison experiment. Our institutions completely.
We are only a few years removed from this craziness. Does anyone understand? This happened just a few years ago. It's insane that they pulled this off. They pulled this craziness off 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever it was.
Eviscerated their own reputation and dignity. Gavin Newsom locked us down and then had a fancy dinner with friends at the French Laundry. The science told us that if you went paddleboarding alone in the middle of the ocean, you needed to be arrested for killing grandma. But of course, if you riot with 500,000 people, that's totally fine because viruses take a timeout when it comes to social justice. Our institutions so thoroughly destroyed any semblance of credibility that we ever had. They don't deserve that trust anymore. But we've devolved into a buffoonish, low-trust society where now
Why the fuck can't I?
in literally every corner of human life. Nothing is real, but everything is real.
I love that he is going after. This is, man, he's calling it out. The amount of bullshit and lies are reaching right now out of control. And these people, the Ian Carrolls, the Candace Owens,
Okay, what I'm gonna do.
friendly shit. That's why the Israel thing is popular online because of the algorithm. Because the algorithm, like the people that are telling you that you can't talk about the Jews in Israel are literally benefiting from the algorithm which boosts that. Candace Owens is literally promoted on YouTube. She's promoted. She's one of the biggest people on the entire fucking platform.
We've evolved into a buffoonish, low-trust society where now people see conspiracy and malice in literally every corner of human life. Nothing is real, but everything is real. But beyond that is something darker. It's not just that we've allowed ourselves to believe the craziest things. It's not that we've just jettisoned our critical thought. We've lost our humanity.
Oh, it's gonna die. Oh, it's at 2 health. We lost.
Okay, thank God I didn't show it.
And communists celebrated him. Women
Okay, no, that's not fucking happening, dude. I'm loading that shit again.
Now I know women have
I don't know, maybe
famous murderers get love letters in
assign some spells that have AoEs.
But we can have a discussion about daddy issues.
I do, but it's just I didn't have any spell slots.
This is something more sinister. What explains the outpouring of her kids? Why are people trying so hard to exonerate her? When some criminal migrant
I just
masturbates in front of children at a
won't
public beach,
use
the
any
dad's
reactions.
But a woman suffering with suicidal empathy intervenes to protect and comfort that child sex offender?
Yep.
When you see an invasion of Spain, you see a woke woman gleefully waving the invaders in. Is this what...
Can you hear me?
One day I'll catch a break. I don't.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Do you remember that? Do you remember that weirdo that was jerking off on the beach in front of everyone?
No.
No? Oh, well, whatever. After everyone started, like throwing shit at him or hitting him or pushing him, a woman came over and helped him.
Nice.
It's funny, dude.
Matriarchy looks like, where this kind of suicidal empathy that exploits the noble virtue of unconditional maternal compassion and perverts it towards the criminal dregs of society, all because wokeness now supersedes all normal virtue? We've heard that expression, it's a face that only a mother can love. I always heard it. We all know that unconditional maternal love, that superpower that God imbued into our mothers to make sure they loved us, irrationally.
You still hear me?
So they didn't toss us in the damn river as babies when we're crying all night long for months on end. Their maternal love must supersede all reason and normal emotion in order to make sure that they can even make it through.
Okay.
But now that irrational
Alright,
love
let's try this again.
Brad is on point. I'm not sure what his political future is, but I feel like he's got a lot of potential. I feel like there is so much opportunity for him, especially in a post-Trump world. In the world of politics, man, this guy has a lot.
You're here.
And he's got a huge support system.
Wait,
He's
didn't
already been-
Shadowheart
they
do a
already-
lot of
they already
damage
rigged
last
one
time?
election against him, so he's got that going for him as far as credibility goes. He's so effective.
I don't know.
And
I
he's
just
so
want
good
to. I want
that
to try
they had to
Gale.
rig an election
See if
to
that'll
put
help.
him out of office. So he's already got a great story. He's got a great personality. He really does have it, and he's on point, and he's speaking truth. The people of America want to hear exactly what he's saying.
club isn't pointed at our own vulnerable children. It's been reallocated towards whatever group the algorithm has designated as the vulnerable class. Criminal migrants, drug addicts on the street, any and all of the worst creatures on the planet get full feminine favor and protection as long as they're not Satan, the white man. The hijacking of the maternal instinct didn't start with social media. It goes way back to 1995 when she watched Dead Man Walking as a teenager. When that film planted the seed that vile criminals deserve her heartfelt praise.
Don't execute this way. You can stop this.
Then Dexter injected it with steroids. This is the prolonged conditioning that accelerated with the ascendance of the bionic hero.
Like, I don't know how this is balanced.
Gone are the days of the true bad guy. Now, the cinematic vanguard is about finding humanity in the bad guy, telling the sympathetic origin story. Our parents had superheroes. We have anti-heroes. Breaking Bad was so brilliant, but it made us cheer on a narcissistic, murderous, criminal drug kingpin who...
Alright, Spencer, you can talk shit, man, but you don't talk bad about Breaking Bad, my friend. But here's the thing. I will have to disagree with him on... Walter White was not a sympathetic person at all. Walter White was perceived as a terrible person, but we liked him in spite of that, mainly because of Bryan Cranston's performance. But like from a writing standpoint, Walter White is not written to be a good guy. Absolutely not. He's not a good guy at all. He's a terrible person. But it's because Bryan Cranston's performance is so incredible, and the show overall is just so well done. But there's no good guy in that show. That's the thing. There's not one good guy. Everybody's a piece of shit, including Skyler. Nobody. Who? Like Hank? Is that who you like? There's no good guy.
Destroyed his family over money. When Tim Burton did Batman, the Joker was a lunatic. But now the Joker gets his own movie where he's the hero, and the climax of the film is him murdering the orderlies at the asylum. The arts dog walked us here over decades.
Holy shit.
The inverted paradigm of normal version.
No, with his overall point, he is correct. His overall point is correct.
So many just fucking came in, dude. Like,
with Breaking Bad, I'd have to push back on that one.
Cops are the bad guys, outlaws are the heroes, and man, do you see that manifesting in reality today. Scrolling through Mommy Sleuth TikTok is an exercise in pure insanity. Whatever this woke social media blob has done to the modern mind, it's gone far beyond internet sleuthing, and it's spawned an entire generation of hollow-out, depraved crazy. What about all the goblins celebrating the comrades who shot Charlie Kirk? You have insane influencers making a fortune on shamelessly exploiting his death, tying themselves in knots with the most convoluted Rube Goldberg bullshit explanations to try and
Why
deny
does he
something we
move?
all saw in 4K and wish we didn't.
I don't understand. To throw it in front of you, you have to move forward and then hit yourself. Whatever that is horrible. That doesn't make sense.
There were Jews hiding under the grass. It was French special forces. Just the craziest, most unhinged shit on earth. And people believe anything but what actually happened.
I'm so glad he's calling out Candace and the anti-Israel crap.
holy fuck, dude.
Gonky, 2026.
Take it out of context.
2026.
Is that your new book?
A member, go back, a Japanese Twitter, Nantaku
Great.
Photo did so he looked at the demos for the F-35. He actually has done more than this. We can take a look at the F, because he did one like with the F-16 too, but this one was most interesting to me because it talks to Gonky's point. So this is an air show demo, min radius turn, I believe. F-35C versus F-35B.
Did they just run through? Oh, they're fucking flying.
F-35C is another day than the F-35B. Perspectives are
Oh, great, dude.
Yeah. And Fox 2. Fox 2. Kill. Fatty. Left-hand turn. And here's our victory aileron. The F-35B is still stuck in the. He doesn't even know what to do after this.
I don't even know what the fuck this is, man.
So that's not pilots trying harder than you.
We like to think not. I don't know, Gonky. What do you think, man?
Well, in being consistent on bashing the F-35B, you can clearly see that the inferior design, the vertical takeoff model of that airplane, right? Smaller wing, just doesn't turn. However, to counter, in an air show, I mean, I presume this is probably not at the same sports right? Because that would be kind of dumb. Like the same demo roll twice. So, you know, having been a part of demo teams, sometimes you do the maneuvers based on the environment you're in, right? Or, you know, maybe there's some weather, you might use your pole a little bit. You adjust as well. So, is it a true representation of the term port of how to build airplanes? I mean, it looks like a pretty clean one, and I want to believe that the B model's that bad, but at the end of the day,
Well, here's the family model versus.
Let's do it. I haven't seen this.
Play. Hold on, I gotta turn the. I don't know. Fat Amy's holding her own.
Oh God.
I don't think the Hornet's max performing, but that's just me.
That's actually pretty close. I mean, that's definitely not the same day.
No, none of these are the same day. Like they took the same demo and they were like, "Hey, let's do a side." It's the same guy, right? I compared the F-35 to the Super Hornet, the Rhino, the Fletcher last year by a narrow margin.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, we're probably gonna have to try that. Like when we're a higher level, because I don't know what the fuck that is, dude.
See, this is not.
How much more XP do we need?
Let's see. And
to
then
level
there's
up.
one up here.
Is this Japanese Twitter?
It's Japanese Twitter. It's awesome.
Amazing.
They did one with the various blocks.
Fuck, dude.
Which, it's interesting. The block 50 just smokes everybody.
Oh, not that much. 460.
Pretty good too.
We can go kill that guy on the hill.
Yeah, I mean.
You know, it's
where?
a cool exercise, and you know, there's probably some truth in there.
I don't
You know, but
remember
really,
where.
all of them are pretty darn good.
It might be
I mean,
Battlefield.
all of them are pretty good.
What do you just? It's the friends you make along the way.
Yeah, I just hope they all had fun.
Clearly, the B model.
Or wait, we never killed all those monster things that can like pull you in
Yeah,
from like a mile away. Oh, okay.
Takeoff and landing.
Where was it?
That ruined the Air Force and Navy version. I will.
I feel like it's probably this way now.
Why did it ruin it?
Because, dude, there's thousands of pounds of dead weight in that airplane because they had to figure out a way to run a shaft, a fan, and a convertible rooftop to open. I mean, there's a lot of complexity and design buffoonery that had to happen so they could take off out of a jungle.
Oh, okay, this is where the kid is.
Right, but how did that ruin the Air Force?
Because there had to be, in the whole idea, we're going to build one airplane for 3 services. There's a lot of shared components, and some of those have
maybe over here.
Racing and all that. I used to know the weight because Boeing did when I worked at Boeing, they had a direct comparison between the time they called it the International Map Hornet, which I think ended up being the Block 3. They compared the two, and they talked about a lot of the dead weight and design of the Joint Strike Fighter. It would have been the F-35 would have been a way better airplane without the B model.
I just don't think this is necessarily a super valid comparison just because
but it's
demo profiles are trying to maintain show center. They're not necessarily performing.
Right.
It's just for the air show.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I gotta give you. I might have to get on.
Oh, it's up here, right?
Awesome.
It's awesome, dude. Japanese code is great.
Fuck. Okay. Let me just save here. Oh, I'm dead.
So we didn't cover this.
You go pulled in
the
from all the way over
flyover,
there.
But I thought it was an interesting article. Newsmax made this a thing. I saw this shared today. The NASA chief, Jared Isaacman, friend of the show.
It's good that they get to go. All get to go first, dude. Like, tell me how that makes any sense.
DC air show, which is the flyovers.
Should I just load again, or
rejected request? So, NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman flew a vintage fighter jet. I hate that they're calling the F-5 vintage.
Come on.
Really hurts my feelings.
I think Shadowheart's about to die here.
We are vintage fighter pilots now.
And he's like, I don't understand.
He rejected a request on June 30th to allow 4 F-5
So wait,
Tiger II
he
jets
pulled you
to
in, and then he was about to
Imperial
pull me
celebration
in.
of the national
I haven't
mall
gone
as
yet.
part of the 250th. The Wall Street Journal reported on Sunday. The FAA concluded the aircraft presented an unacceptable level of risk for flyovers in a densely populated area like D.C. In the 6-page decision, they cited concerns about the handling characteristics, the consequences of the rejection, and the accident history. But despite the denial,
prepare for
Isaacman
death.
flew one of the F-5s at the start of Saturday's air show, which we've got video we're going to show here in a minute. Isaacman said that it's misplaced because the aircraft were operating as government aircraft rather than civilian, placing the flight outside the agency's regulatory authority. Never should have been a civil operation from the get-go. Isaacman said NASA had assumed operational control of the jets before the event, even though ownership paperwork had not yet been completed.
I don't
He
like
added
what
that
counterplay
the
is there when the
recognized
game just puts them first.
flights. And then he says that it was obviously part of Trump's grand vision for the flyover. And then after they were getting along, kind of a nothing burger, Brian Dexter sent the text to the FAA administrator saying, or before the flight, wishing him well. Then nobody from the FAA has talked about it.
That's so stupid. Hey, let's give them first turn. They get into your face. You try to kill them, or else they hit you if you try to walk away. You kill them, they explode, you die. Who fucking designed that? Who thought that was a good idea?
I love the old saying,
David Vonderhaar.
I don't even think he's that
there are
retarded.
differences in
On his worst day, he's not
jurisdictional
as retarded as that.
methods between a public aircraft
God, what
operation,
a
which is
fucking
government
what a
operation,
turn of events,
and
dog.
civil. When you are military, for example, you fall under public aircraft operations, which means the controlling authority, even though we try to adhere and mesh and merge and everything as much as we can and go along, sing kumbaya, we try to make that as congruent as possible. They have no jurisdiction. The FAA has no jurisdiction over the military and other agencies. So what Mr. Isaacman, or Chairman Isaacman, the chairman? NASA head.
Director, right?
Oh wow, I
Director
get to go
Isaacman.
first now. When none of them are bunched up.
Yes.
Is saying is basically he has his
amazing.
F-5s. They were his F-5s.
That's what I call a
And
gay
he-
joke.
What you can do with a public aircraft is there are either the government purchases them or leases
So I'm just
them.
gonna wait to use
Or,
AoE until
in
they
some
bunch
cases
up.
with the lease, you can designate public aircraft operation when it's being used for the purpose of a government operation, or private. Because there's all these exceptions. When you look at because we see it in law enforcement, right? We have certain requirements. We can only fly with required crew members. You can't go give them rides, et cetera, because if you don't, you lose your public aircraft operation status, and then you fall under Part 91, and then you have to adhere to the FAA. In this case, what he's saying is that they had already transferred operational control of the aircraft to NASA under public aircraft operation, and that they really should never have asked the FAA for permission, because for experimental aircraft, i.e. F5, like MiG-23,
Oh,
good example.
that's good.
Back, with that ejection, you have to get waivers to fly over populated areas. You have to get, there are certain restrictions. So you put the paperwork in, the FAA says yes or no. So under that, the FAA was saying no, which may make sense.
Fucking
because,
hell, at
like I
least
said, the MiG-23, that could
got
have been
it.
much, much worse. L-39s, etc. They probably would have said that. But in this case, NASA was doing a flyover for a government event under government control, with the director of NASA controlling the F5. So FAA really had no say in the matter. And is anything going to come of this?
Okay,
No,
yeah, I
because
guess we
guess
got
who
the rank up
everybody's
there.
boss is? The one who wanted the flyover in the first place. Tries to stop the A-10 retirement, and they call it the bird.
I love it.
So
Just
again,
fucking
military
walk in the
times
thing
are
and die,
reporting
dude.
that the Air Force is trying to retire them. They have 126 that they want to keep through this BERT Act, HR 9780 by Abe Hamadeh in Arizona. It is the bolstering, recognition,
hell.
resurgence,
What the hell's hurting
retention, and
me, dude?
remembrance
Like-
of the Thunderbolt. It gets its name from the noise it makes when it shoots the gun. Don Davis from
Nice,
North
dude.
Carolina, bipartisan, Democrat, is co-leading the
Okay,
bill.
that's
They
fucking
both sit on the
ridiculous.
Armed Services Committee. Basically, they're saying that while the Air Force has ramped up its divestment, that's a word we know as we've heard it, but they have no replacement. The Air Force says that the F-35A, F-15E, and F-16 can do it, but the Hamadeh says it's proven itself. We are wanting to ensure that they do not retire a proven weapon system before a certified replacement exists. This bill is the latest move in a lengthy tug-of-war between the Air Force and lawmakers. They began fiscal 2026 with 162 hogs and tried to retire all of them. Congress said no, you must keep at least 103. But then following the A-10 involvement in the Iranian conflict, including the recovery of a downed Strike Eagle crew, service announced it would keep squadron flying Moody and Whiteman into 2029 and 2030, roughly 54 jets. Reaching 126 would mean halting retirements already scheduled and towing aircraft back out of the boneyard at Davis-Monthan. The bill gives the Air Force 90 days after enactment to explain how it will restore depot work, training, sustainment, flight testing.
Fucking
programs, all
insane,
cut into
dude. Like,
spatial
holy
retirement.
shit.
Holy whiplash, Batman. The depot line at Hill Air Force Base closed in February. The last class of new Warthog pilots graduated in April, and the weapons school is winding down. Under the bill, retiring more A-10s would become harder as well.
There's
The
a
Secretary
chest
would
up
first
here.
have to certify that a replacement is fielded and fully
Whenever you're
operational
done,
and get that
just
in writing
unlock it.
from the Army Secretary, the Marine Corps Commandant, and the head of U.S. Special Operations Command. A mission does not count as replaced, the bill says, if
Oh,
another
wait.
aircraft picks it up as a secondary tasking. Should it fail to pass, the terms could find their way in an annual Defense Authorization Act, which is how the 103 jet floor came to pass. Oh, wow. As of the publication, it has not been made public. It's in the 13th Legislative Council draft. Donkey, is this awesome or misplaced?
It's awesome. I mean, on one hand, I can see the Air Force point of view. It's an old jet. It's, they're, no matter how good an airframe is, its design, at some point, if you used it enough, there's a time to retire it. But they have nothing to replace it with. So we've talked about it, man. you don't need stealth, crazy, super expensive airplane all the time, right? The A-10 proven itself once again in rescuing, right, the Strike Eagle Wizzo. Its ability to go in, dish it out, and take it. No other airplane can do that. And when you see that the Air Force is saying, well, the F-35 can replace the A-10's mission, the F-15. I mean, it's not true, man. Straight wing, right? It can fly low, slow for a long time. It's rugged. It can take a hit. Dude, the F-35, the Air Force version, the little 25 millimeter gun they have on it has like 3 seconds of ammo at best. Carries 180 something rounds. The 30 mil on the A-10, dude, it has a higher fire rate and carries like what 4 times the over 1,000 rounds, right? So I mean the airplanes that the Air Force says can take the A-10's mission, just by design they're completely different. And then the air crews of the F-35 and F-15, F-16, dude, they're task saturated already with missions that they're doing as fighter guys, dude. The A-10, the CAS mission, all the ground attack stuff, man. You stand down, you get rid of all the A-10s, you're going to get rid of all the expertise of basically probably the finest attack pilots in the world. And that is a colossal squandering of assets, I mean, you almost cannot replace that, because unfortunately those guys will come out of the A-10, they'll go to the F-35, F-15, wherever, and eventually, they will learn new stuff and forget the old. But the A-10 mission, I think, is one that's probably going to never go away. And really, the real tragedy here is the leadership from 20 years ago screwed this up, right? I mean, everybody put all their eggs in the F-35 basket, and surprise, not working out, right? Not working out as well as we thought it was going to. I'm not saying the F-35 is pure garbage, because it does some amazing things. It's an amazing jet. It's just not an A-10, right? So that's what I think, man. I think it's nice to see recognition,
Yeah, I'm torn on this. On the one hand, the A-10 is awesome. The community is awesome. I grew up in the A-10 community because that's first unit that hired me was an A-10 unit. Sadly, I didn't get to fly the A-10, but I got to hang out and learn the culture. And that was 23 years ago, which goes to show you how old that platform really is. The problem is, much like T-38, this is a problem that needed to be answered, like you said, 20 years ago. They needed a replacement. But throughout the Hog's life, they have been trying to get rid of it. Desert Storm. After that, the squadron, the 706 Fighter Squadron, which is who hired me, they drew down the A-10s, and then they went to the F-16, then they got the A-10s back, then they go to Afghanistan. So it's been a lot of whiplash. We got to the end of the rope here with the whiplash, where you've shut down the depot, you've shut down the B course, the basic course. So the schoolhouse that trains A-10 pilots, they used to have Barksdale and they used to have Davis Monthan. Well, they shut down Barksdale 15 years ago. It's been that long. And, you shut down DM, the last A-10 pilot who's now graduated, and it's like all of the decisions have already been made. Everything has started to move towards the retirement, and now congressmen are saying, hey, wait, stop, you can't do that. So the A-10 has proven itself as an incredible close air support platform, combat search and rescue. There is no combat search and rescue replacement. Nothing can do that. I mean, we saw it when we rescued the downed airmen. We did lose one as a result of that, but that just goes to show you the A-10 pilots that'll put themselves out there and hang it out to make sure that the mission happens. Where I find the issue is your subject matter experts are your warfighters, not politicians. I don't necessarily like the idea of politicians driving this part. Not to say that I think that the A-10 needs to go away, but I don't like the precedent here. I don't like the idea of congressmen getting together and saying, well, we need X amount of that. Now they're on the House Armed Services Committee and they're very smart. But if you are going to have a military, you have to trust your military to know what it needs and what it wants. And when you have the politicians involved, we already have this problem, right? That's
wanna
why
try
we have
that
the
thing
F-35.
again
This
with
part's
the
built here, and
house
this
and-
part's built here, and that's how we end up a metal versus just going to the
Oh, you already
warfighter
opened
and
the
going, "What do
chest.
you need? How
Yeah.
can we help?" The A-10 itself, I mean, they're going to pull jets out of the boneyard. They need new wings, or they just got new wings. A lot of them, the wings modernization or strengthening program. They need new engines. They've been complaining about newer engines. They need new technology. The A-10C is already outdated. I mean, it's as the
Let's go
stuff
back
progresses,
to
because they shut down the test. Test and evaluation. All of
last
your
light.
stuff comes from
Oops.
test and evaluation, especially out in Davis-Monthan or Tucson, AATC. That tech is what gives you, the helmet and the displays and stuff like that, and it needs to be upgraded. You did have a very upgraded aircraft, but that was 10 years ago. You still have to continue upgrading it, and they had already shut all that down. So it's going to take a while to bring that pipeline back up, when I think the answer probably is we need to get better at building clean sheet designs and actually build a new aircraft that fills the role and keep the subject matter expertise of close air support in the community, not just rely on one airplane like the B-52, where it's going to be 100 years old before we ever retire it. Like, we need to be better at building new ones and designing new ones, and not just relying on the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Well, a clean sheet design in the year 2169, when the when that thing started.
It should, like,
I guess we
that's
should
the
rest.
thing that gets me is that
Just so we get back all our
with the
spell
technology we
slots.
have, we should be able to, get this in a week. Here's your clean sheet design. Let's go build a prototype. Let's fly it. The fact that it takes longer now, it's insanity. And don't get me wrong, the answer is you keep the A-10 until you have a replacement. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But the problem is, the reality is the whiplash, is retiring it. We have friends that were flying the A-10 that were sent to the F-35.
Okay.
Right.
Greetings, I'm Shad. And one of the more recent videos we have here on Shadiversity is testing the reverse grip in real life to really give it every benefit of the doubt.
I still
see
think
how
we
viable it is,
we might
and it comes
lose.
to very strong conclusions. But were we right in every assumption? Well, it turns out that one of our viewers made a response video sharing a different perspective
Where the
on
fuck
use
you
of
at,
reverse
dawg?
grip in an area we didn't actually get to cover in our video. It's a great video that they made, and we were able to react and respond and discuss it in one of our dedicated live streams. If you missed out, you can get access to the full uncut live streams if you're one of our supporters. So that's on Player, Subscribe, Star, Channel memberships, and Patreon. We're able to post the unlisted links so you don't miss out. We're also able to make these fun supercuts of those live streams because it's just such fun, interesting content and discussions, and we love to share it with you as well. So, were we wrong? Let's go and find out. This is a reply video.
Ironclad Duke. Shout out to Ironclad Duke for the
Ironclad Duke.
Today we're talking about reverse grip sword fighting in a Boohurt context. This is a reply.
So yes, it's Boohurt. Is that Bohurt or Boohurt? I have no idea.
It's a good question. I say Bohurt. Because
The Shadiversity's video. So notice they had a lot of good
You can't. No.
coming from a Boohurt perspective. But most of the video pretty much agreed with. There was only one weird comment.
All right.
Who do you think said the weird comment?
I don't know. Maybe me.
I see. I hold on.
I think this is where we all get self-conscious. Chad's like, oh, it was definitely me. Tyrant's like, no, it was definitely one of you two.
I don't know. I'm trying to even remember what we.
Yeah. All right, so this is going to be the clip of showing the power of regular or reverse. We'll see.
Yeah, so in to give a quick bit of context here for those who don't know Bohurt, it is in team fights like this. The idea is that, well, one of the ideas is you get your opponents down because you can't stab, you can't hit on the feet, but they can go down if you put enough pressure into them, or they can just buckle under the amount of hits they're getting. So one person will help pin against the list. This piece of wood here is called the list. One person will help pin against the list, and the other will usually go and grab the biggest, nastiest weapon they have and slam it into their opponent until they buckle.
It is hardcore stuff. The amount of power and weight they throw into some of these strikes. Yes.
I have some stories for another time, but I have some stories.
You've done it?
No, but I have friends who have. Bohurt is a little beyond me.
All right, so I'm trying to see where the hit change was that it?
Yeah,
wow.
so that's Dylan hitting what looks like a pinned opponent.
And that's a smack right to the head.
Yeah. As hard as he can.
Gosh. and then
down to get the person out.
Reverse grip, sure, it doesn't hit as hard. There's some application to that.
Well, I hope you got some good spells.
From memory, it's really interesting the style of reverse grip that they show, and well, we'll get to see as we go through because it seems that they're showing more kind of individual applications where reverse grip is useful, and then I'll kind of
lost 7,000 health.
Is pretty much the only person
Nice.
Dude, why did they get to go first? And they're gonna move so there won't be an AoE fucking range. There we go.
One of the things we said, if you like it,
Dylan actually does it successfully pretty quickly.
Nice.
The main thing it's good for is grappling, and it takes less effort to just stick it out and defend more fully.
this is a very good point because we were talking about the biomechanics of reverse grip in our video, and one of the problems of it.
I guess this is a canon event. We just stand there while 20 other people attack us before we do anything.
And therefore, it's just positioning is more awkward, and having the guard underneath your hand, exposing your hand, and things like that. But if you wanted to ward and block someone's entire body, right? Having the conventional grip means most of the sword is actually covering.
Necrotic damage doesn't hurt these guys.
Dagger that's on the set. I think this one. I think that.
Oh, they're fucking immune to everything.
They're ghosts. Probably do light damage.
The gentleman with the. I was gonna say the gentleman
Light
with the beanie.
damage.
It's both hurt. They all have beards. The gentleman with the beanie. Was talking about sort of leverage.
I don't know if I have that.
Made sort of a yanking motion, and I remember when we were discussing it, saying, you know, you feel like from here you have a lot of point moving forward, but you feel like you have a lot of pull.
I got guiding bolt and sacred flame.
So I can sort of see that if you're trying to
They're not
down to the
AoE,
ground, or you're trying to
damage.
lever them in a really uncomfortable position, you can get a lot of leverage and a lot of points, you know, with the reverse. So I can kind of make sense of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
There seems to be valid points where there are times when it's useful, and in terms of blocking someone else's entire torso, holding it continually in reverse grip, I can see validity to that because you just hold it out and you're blocking the entire person's body, where if it was conventional grip, you're only blocking their head.
So, as you were saying earlier, the traditional orthodox grip, it's much harder to actually defend your...
Okay, because he shows that you have to angle the sword all the way down to try and block, you know, the lower body.
As I would say, battle buddy or wingman, whatever you want to sit there and call yourself.
The grip on this is so you can actually move up here and all of a sudden you've got way more power. So that is, which is I don't know if we mentioned it in the video, but when we were talking about it, we weren't looking particularly
that didn't do shit.
lens, we were looking more, like you said, through a biomechanical lens.
That didn't do shit.
I think if you were to do reverse grip as the predominant style, you would have custom equipment, like custom swords, to accommodate your style.
It's over, dog.
Maybe because
I'm sorry, but it's over.
Conventional swords, the cross guard is
You can't fucking rape them all yourself, dog.
Facing cross guard, but it's undergripped. It's not. So I can kind of see that having something like
dog, what are you doing?
Jelski Bible cleaver.
Nice.
Or something like what he has
Nice.
that doesn't have a cross guard at all.
You feel fucking useful,
it's
dude?
really awkward when you end up doing cross guards and everything. That's actually more putting you in a bad position.
Yeah, and so and is saying the cross guard position.
Bro, just
is to do that,
abandon
that's to angle
Will.
the sword down, cover the body, and yeah, that is a weaker position to angle the sword down.
Whoa,
It is, and in team
you
fights,
just kill
not that I've
one
done
of
this
them,
with
dog.
Boho, like I said, I haven't done Boho, but in team fights, you cover your buddies as much as you can, the people directly to your left and right, and you do put yourself in weaker positions if you don't do it correctly. So I can understand.
Very much. So.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the guy just mentioned that also.
5 turns remain.
Yeah, like
you do not want that.
Look at
No,
that.
so
Fucking
it's
let this faggot
yeah,
die,
exactly.
dude.
Like you're. I've seen armor malfunctions, and I know some people who have actually represented.
The hell's
They've
it
had
going
armor
on
malfunctions.
goddamn
One of the quick
fucking
stories.
portal?
Oh my God.
On the
Why,
full
bro?
plates across the face plate, and that was on the seal plate. So on the
17.
Oh my
Like, what is
God.
RNG? Like, I
Chain
don't
padding.
understand.
You don't want someone to be like, oh look,
Oh my
floating
God.
ribs. Let's go for those.
Doing reverse grip
I think
is
this
actually
is
a
why
whole
I
lot
just let him
easier
die,
to
dude.
not only
Fuck this
defend
guy. I
myself,
hate him so
but
much.
defend my battle buddy.
So I'm just saying clearly what he's saying here. I completely agree. This is actually a really great point to bring up. So I love this type of discussion. Reply videos.
It won't be able to stop a strike completely, but it stops it enough for it to where it doesn't bother this man at all.
It stops it enough to where your armor handles it without denting. Because like if you take a direct hit from it, like your armor's good chance it's gonna dent, but if you take away just some of that impact, your armor handles it fine. So yeah.
Another thing that I really like talking about is the application of reverse grip and
Fucking
grappling.
do that.
Proud. I'm so glad he's doing that. Anything. YouTube won't let me send a message. If you have a chance to check out the Chad Prather video, I think you can play it since we're calling out insane conspiracies. Well, I mean, I call out insane conspiracies every day. But I have not had a chance to check that one out. I've got a bunch of other stuff lined up that we're going to talk about that's like, happening right now, so I will keep that one in mind. Speaking of that, I mean, like, I saw this clip. I didn't think this was legit, but this is Hassan Piker on Charlie Kirk in 2018. I'm not going to repeat what it says.
How the fuck do arrows hurt a portal?
So this is Hassan Piker, and apparently in 2020...
mayors. It's like, the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Oh shit, Will's against us now.
Social medicine, and you fucking turn around and you fucking ask a question about murderous cities and their
Sure
democratic
don't.
mayors. I want to fucking kill him, dude.
Yeah,
I want to.
so hard healed, man.
In a video game. I meant in a video game setting. I wanna own him in a video game setting. Oh Jesus, you're in a video game.
Yeah.
Fuck. In a debate, I want to kill him in a debate in Minecraft.
There you go. There
It's
you
so.
go. Yeah.
So there is Hassan Piker, right there. The same Hassan Piker that was just busted singing the Charlie Kirk song in front of a crowd of people that celebrated Charlie's assassination.
I'll fucking handle these guys again. Does that not kill everybody, dude? Like,
The congressman that Alex Hogan talked about was on Fox News Sunday. He was asked about this Piker song that he sang, and this is what he said.
I reject Hassan Piker's ideology, whether it was seeming to celebrate or at least excuse 9/11.
So, also we had this clip right here of Hassan says he's
Kill
more
this guy.
respectful to Charlie Kirk than
Of course,
ever
dude.
for Republicans trying to fill his shoes. Yeah, here we go.
It's not just me doing it. Everyone does it. If anything, I'm more respectful to Charlie Kirk than Eric Kirk is. I'm more respectful to Charlie Kirk than virtually every goddamn Republican out there who has tried to
Whoa.
Psycho, dude.
You know, I watched it damn near real time as it was unfolding, and then the conservatives went in extra hard
It's just stupid sound those things make, dude.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
as it was unfolding, and then the conservatives went in extra hard.
Here come the arrows.
Literally have to say Charlie Kirk is
76.
awesome, or else we'll fire you.
Nobody said that.
Charlie Kirk is awesome, or else we'll fire you.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
It
People said that
time.
you should respect the fact that Charlie Kirk
Yes, keep falling.
he has a
Yes.
family, and he was a genuinely good person, whether you agreed or disagreed with him. That was the argument. Nobody said that you
Damn
had to say
dog,
he
a
was a great
fucking.
person that you
Imagine if we could do
believed
the
and
same
admired.
amount of damage as the HP we have. That fucking tree branch should 8 damage, has 8 health. Imagine if we could do like 40 or 50 or whatever health or damage. That'd be amazing.
So aggressive in their hagiography, so aggressive in their
Oh yeah. A little more time.
and understandable.
Thank God they just keep falling, dude. Holy fuck.
Where people respond by, you know, Kirkification, making Kirkifications happen. The answer to this isn't to say, oh, he's been jamming shit for months, who gives a fuck.
Oh God. Alright,
Silly with that.
hmm.
The answer
Vesta says Charlie was kind to him while he steps on Charlie's grave. Yeah, and it's just so freaking depressing that
Damn, dude.
he was assassinated in front of the world, and
Got nothing
his family's
else.
getting dragged. His name is getting dragged. His company's getting dragged. His legacy's getting dragged, and nobody's able to step up and counter any of it.
to that is you're pearl clutching. You're pearl clutching because this isn't him like belittling Charlie Kirk's assassination or mocking Charlie Kirk's assassination or celebrating Charlie
That do
Kirk's
nothing to them.
assassination. This is,
Amazing.
you know,
Okay.
carrying the flame. Republicans hate when, you know, people give back like a fraction of the energy that they put out there. Charlie Kirk is now a character.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking try to kill this guy.
The war is over, guys. Nobody cares about the cult of reverence anymore. They haven't since.
Or maybe I oughta.
Fuck these guys are holding on to.
Decency.
Oh yeah,
Respect
okay,
for
yeah, I'm
people
gonna
that
do
were
that.
assassinated because they had an opinion.
I think that'll just damage.
That's what people are wanting to hold on to. Just decency.
Okay.
Respect for someone that was murdered in front of hundreds of college students.
Oh. Shield's gonna fucking die because of those arrows. At 42.
I think another part of the reason why it just, you know, I guess they would be less mad if I had fireworks on stage like his wife.
Dude, there's so
Again,
many down
this
there,
is
man.
the total. I will have to play it again. But so for people
Got any AoEs left?
for people that continue to use that as a criticism towards Erica Kirk, I will just continue to make the point
Nice.
that they don't want to make. Is her doing that is a direct.
You done fucking killed them.
He would come out.
Oh. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It's at 10 health, dude. Die.
It's literally exactly how
It's
Erica
over.
comes out
It's over, dude.
as the lead of Turning Point USA She's honoring Charlie when she does
Oh
that.
my
Now,
God,
if
it's
you wanna
over,
say it's a
dude.
bad look, I kind of can get where you're coming from because of the optics, but you're being completely dishonest when you don't bring up the
It's
context of why
over.
she's doing it. And what's at the core of her doing it is her honoring her husband. That's at the core of it. So regardless if you think it's a good idea or not, that's irrelevant. The reason she's doing it is to honor her
Oh God. Okay. I feel like we're fucked no matter what.
It just, you know.
But
Less mad if I had fireworks on stage like his wife.
dude, I'm
That
gonna
has one help.
Is that the only way to honor it? Is that why they were mad?
like look at everyone right here.
Singing the song, but I didn't have the accompanying flares.
Yeah, just you go for those. Hopefully, I get to go.
It would help to
Okay.
reiterate your
Because I feel like somebody's just gonna shoot one arrow and then, yeah, like that's it. Okay, but I'll go for these guys right here.
You think anybody gives a shit about
Okay,
anything?
and then.
How many? What do you want me to do? Start every fucking day?
Oh, okay.
I hate vigilante justice. I am against the death penalty. I am.
Can I throw a bomb?
That's
no,
the
I
left
can't.
right there. The left thinks you have to acknowledge all of
Okay.
these things every day before you start talking. You
Maybe
have
I
to
just
disavow racism and bad words and all of this shit and proper pronouns. Anyway.
Okay, I feel like he should get killed by my fucking thing right away, but
John
then I want to do.
Is so unbearably stupid. He just doesn't know anything.
Oh, it's too far.
But he does this like smug, know-it-all.
Oh no,
voice
wait,
that
I
he
can
puts
do
on where
that
he's
there.
Like, yeah, why would you bring up the IAEA? Yeah.
What?
Lol. The IAEA found.
And there we go.
Iran
Dude, this is so gay, man.
uranium well beyond the civilian
It's so fucking gay, dude.
It's
I don't know how to. I don't know how I beat this before, dude.
enrichment that you need for like power is like
I don't know how I beat it before.
Honestly, Hassan might
think
be
of a
the
way.
biggest Asmongold fan on the planet. Absolutely. Yes, so Asmon reacting to Hassan, reacting to Asmon is wild.
You got any strategy,
And here
dude?
I am.
But
So
I honestly, I
I'm
don't know.
reacting to Asmon reacting to Hassan reacting to Asmon.
Because I was able to fucking do it before my own playthrough.
Love the
I don't know,
Okay.
you know.
Iran was at 60.
Oh.
Okay. So this wasn't like, they hit 7. Oh, they hit 7. Ooh.
Okay, so this is probably what's going to happen in the future. Okay, this is what we're going to see from Hassan right here. He's going to start. He's not going to go all in, but it's going to be subtle. All right. So like this is what we're going to start getting from Hassan. Okay.
I'm a black paralegal in ATL who works at a mostly white law firm. Any tips on being more approachable to my white
There's
bosses?
no way that's real. There's no way that's real. Listen, I mean, for me, I really have no beef with black people. I really don't. As long as they just are considerate. It's the bar is on the floor. Black people literally walk around with their ass hanging out. The bar and the pants are on the fucking floor. Just pull up your pants. Belt. Let's start there. People go, you hate them just because they don't look like you. It's like, I don't like them because I can literally see their ass in their underwear right now. And we're in public. We're in a restaurant. It's just they're so obnoxious.
All right, I'll be back.
Yeah. There's more where that came from. This place gives me the creeps. Wish we had stone or steel. I wish we had a bloody army. How's the barricade coming along? It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating. It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever. You Raven Guard's still alive, you reckon? You better be, or I'm a dead man walking. Aren't we all? Not as long as we can put up a fight with them. Good man. God's blood, this is heavy. It's for a good cause. Aye. Our asses. I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy. Got to have a plan first. Got to trust your hero to come up with one. I don't. I do. See any movement today?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us. Yeah. There's more where that came from. Yeah, wish we had stone or steel. I wish we had a bloody army. Ain't my neck of the woods. Count the lucky stars.
Ouch. Oh.
How's the barricade coming along? It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating. It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever. Your Raven Guard's still alive, you reckon? You better be, or I'm a dead man walking. Aren't we all? Not as long as we can put up a fight with them. Good man. God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
They are the most obnoxious race of people of all time. Generalizing, of course, not every one of them. There are a lot of fine black people that are not like this, but, and I'm sure they understand it perfectly well. You go in public. I was in Fulton Market in Chicago this weekend for Tyler Russell's birthday. And we're walking around, and literally these brothers are out there with their fucking pants around their legs, ass totally hanging out, loud, obnoxious, stink like weed. Who wants to be around people like this? Rude. So I just like people that are considerate. I don't care what color they are. On an individual level, I'll treat someone with dignity and respect as long as they are considerate. If you're not considerate, I want nothing to do with you. I don't want to. I just don't want to even have any interaction with you at all. Obviously, as a society, we want mostly white people, but on an individual level, it's like, damn.
So that's going to be Hassan's take in the future. It's going to be subtle. It's going to be very
You can
subtle.
stream if you want to.
And then you'll see him go
I
full
don't feel like playing anymore.
down the road for sure. So now I will say that we've been roasting a lot of different creators, but I do think that we got to pay respect for, you know, some people. Patrick Bet David, unseen Patrick Bet David and Candace Owens.
Like sometimes this game feels good to play, but then sometimes it's just annoying.
So we gathered here today, ladies and gentlemen, to remember our great
It's always the same parts of the game.
And I'm looking around, I'm a numbers guy, I'm thinking, well, how many people are here today?
Holy fuck, dude. I'm a numbers guy. Like, that is so Patrick Bet David. He's like, I'm looking around, I'm a numbers guy.
To remember our dear and cherished friend Charlie, right? And I'm looking around.
Is it good that I can still crack my back?
To remember Charlie, I'm thinking maybe it's 100,000, 200,000, 300,000.
Yeah, I would say so. I can't really crack mine right now.
But
So
I'm looking down and I'm thinking to myself, while I look down his casket, I'm thinking, well, a lot of people love Charlie. But if so many people love Charlie, I'm thinking, are you ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this, but guess what? Why did nobody tell Charlie that there were different shoes that he could have worn? Right? Shoes that went comfort.
Hey, dude, I thought like when we leveled up, it would be fucking good.
Shoes that were made in Tuscany, Italy. Shoes that I could have made fast and cheap. I chose
that one.
I chose 2 years instead. Tuscany,
I just thought after we leveled up, we would be able to fucking do that, but that is a
well,
really...
I feel like around the level we are, we're not getting very good spells.
I love how the music turns into like this. Yes, exactly. The theme
But the class, the one class I had that had a decent spell,
did nobody tell Charlie that
didn't
there were
even
different
have
shoes that he could have worn?
any other good ones.
Right. Shoes that went comfort, function, and luxury. Shoes that were made in Tuscany, Italy. Shoes that I could have made fast and cheap. I chose neither. I chose 2 years instead. Tuscany, Italy. Right. So who benefits from all of this? Not me. Not you. Only the market. Right. And ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor.
Okay, but this is going to be very, very tough. But misgendering a brave and stunning black woman like Enos Cantor, it cannot go on. We cannot allow this. So let's hear how Charlemagne talks about Enos Cantor with the WNBA incident right here. Here we go.
I'm not giving Enos Cantor.
Oh, fucking idiots. Damn.
They censored out his chest. Holy shit.
I'm not giving Enos Cantor Freedom Donkey today because he believes biological males shouldn't compete against biological females in women's sports. I agree with him on that. Okay, that's not even a debate for me. And I just think it's pointless to argue when you know it's only being used as a distraction because the midterms are right around the corner and Republicans can't win on policy. So they would rather drag people into another stupid code.
Republicans can't win on policy. What happened in 2024? Trump beat both of your candidates
to debate
in a landslide.
So they can claim to be the party of common sense and Dems the party of people who don't know if men can have babies or not. Okay? I'm giving Ennis Donkey today because this guy has somehow decided that the best way to protect women's basketball is to disrupt women's basketball. Okay? You, Ennis, have become what you claim to hate because I haven't seen anyone threaten women's basketball more than you. Okay, do you think those women felt safe with your big 6'10" ass out there trolling them and then had the nerve to stand up and act like you was about to step to one of them? Make that make sense to me. Okay, see, Ennis isn't just expressing an opinion anymore. This man declared himself eligible for the 2027 WNBA draft, saying he identifies as a woman as part of his protest against the league's transgender eligibility rules. Meanwhile, in the WNBA, there are currently no immediate eligibility matters affecting their league. Okay, basically, ain't no transgender women trying to take your job in the WNBA right now. That is not happening, okay? No transgender...
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
I'm on YouTube. I just want to continue to reiterate that there's no such thing as the thing that he just said. There is a such thing as a mental illness, but there's no such thing as what he just said.
5 seconds and counting.
Are out here like, let me suit up. So people like Ennis are
So
protesting
low.
there are no biological males playing in the WNBA that we know of. Okay, there are no biological males trying to play in the WNBA except for you. So therefore, Ennis, you are actually the problem. But what you're protesting is a hypothetical. Ennis, you have
No, what he's protesting is that they won't define what a woman is and who can play in the.
Nice, dude. The fuck is this problem?
Op 4, last operator standing.
League. That's the whole problem right there. They won't make the definition. They won't say what he is saying right there.
called 911 screaming about a 5-alarm fire that isn't happening.
Proven. I got it. Like proven. Please do not misgender brave and stunning Enos Cantor. Let her play. Okay, we gotta stand with her.
Okay, and that's what it is. Fake. Do anything for attention. Activism turns into something else because there's a difference between raising awareness about something you believe could become a problem and manufacturing a spectacle around a hypothetical problem because the spectacle gets you attention. Okay, and it's all you are doing is performance art, and I need you to get off the stage because your show sucks. All right, first you declare yourself a woman, then you declare for the WNBA draft, then you start talking about recruiting other men to declare for the WNBA draft, then you show up courtside at a WNBA game wearing a shirt you know is going to provoke a reaction, then you...
How is that going to provoke a reaction? Holy shit! How? How is having the definition of a woman going to provoke a reaction? Holy shit!
Get into an argument with an actual WNBA player during the game, take a step towards the court like you was going to do something to those ladies, and then you get escorted out. There should be a lifetime ban of all WNBA games issued today by Kathy Engelbert for Ennis. But she won't because she doesn't do many things that make sense. Okay, she's actually a trans commissioner because she identifies as a commissioner, but clearly that's not what she was born to do.
My God. Enos Cantor says, I just got kicked out of a WNBA game for supporting women. Let that sink in, America. 231,000 likes on that one, by the way, for the record. And
Dog,
again,
do you
I am
feel
identifying as a woman and I should be allowed to
objectified,
play. Here she is with Laura Ingram.
Are you a trans woman?
Well, I want to make this very
Are
clear.
you a trans woman?
Listen, Section 13, right? Article 30, Section 1 says if you
Setting
identify as a
trauma
woman,
back here!
then you are great.
So you are identifying as woman tonight?
I identify as a woman, sure, yeah. So I can
Op 4
play.
has located a bomb.
But they're never going to let you play.
Why not? I mean, that's the rule. That's the rule that they put, and I'm just following the rules. If they ever come out and say, okay, we are changing the rules, I respect your decision. I will,
10 seconds to insert.
follow the rules. But right now, if you identify as a woman, you're allowed to
Down to
play.
5 seconds.
I am identifying as a woman, and I am actually allowed.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
That's freaking great, man. But yeah, right there.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, dog. Think
Guys-
I've killed you.
Yeah, he's been sitting at the same door for over a minute, bro. Like, holy fuck.
There, that's what.
Like his patience paid off.
Fun to them. That's why, like, when you're in school, and you.
You knew he was there, dog. Why did you fucking die?
I didn't know it was there. There's no reason he should have been there.
Economic Times. I don't know what. Let's see.
U.S. President Donald Trump appeared to confirm
AI bullshit
that federal immigration authorities have active or contemplated enforcement proceedings against Democrat Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota over long-standing allegations of immigration fraud. Trump shared a bombshell report from Just the News revealing that Immigration and Customs Enforcement refused to release records concerning its investigation into the Minnesota Democrat. ICE claimed that disclosing the records could interfere with enforcement proceedings. Trump posted
I can only take so much of this AI.
The report to Truth Social without adding further commentary. The development concerns allegations that Omar entered into a fraudulent marriage with Ahmed Nur Saeed Elmi,
right.
who...
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A major development this morning related to the long-standing immigration fraud allegations involving Congresswoman Ilhan Omar.
Did she say Elon? It's Ilhan. Trump calls her Elon too. How do you say her name?
Organizations have been requesting records for months, and now a federal agency says it cannot release the records because doing so could interfere with, quote, enforcement proceedings. Joining us now to break down what this could mean and some other headlines out of Washington is our very own Washington insider, Armstrong Williams. Good morning to you, sir.
Armstrong Williams?
So,
I don't know who that is.
Congresswoman Omar has denied allegations she married Ahmed Nur Saeed Elmi in 2000.
5 seconds.
What? Can you say that name one more time?
Located a bomb.
Denied allegations she married Ahmed Nur Saeed Elmi in 2009 as part of an immigration fraud scheme. Critics have alleged he's actually her brother, and that's why media organizations have requested records related to any type of investigation. So ICE is not saying there are no records. It is saying it cannot release these records because doing so could, quote, again, interfere with enforcement proceedings. What does that language tell you, Armstrong? Could we be looking at an active federal investigation involving a sitting member of Congress right now?
Well, it is an active.
I found this one right here.
Congresswoman Omar is an America-hating socialist. She minimized the September 11th attack on our homeland.
Get her, Trump. Get her.
Where far more than 3,000 people died, saying some people did something. Big deal. Some people did interest to them. She pleaded for compassion for ISIS recruits right here in Minnesota. Omar laughed that Americans speak of Al-Qaeda. Remember that tape? Speak of Al-Qaeda. But when we say something about the United States.
Just that MVP, bro. He just tilted. Wait, what's this? What's this gun I got? Oh. Yo. I haven't even played the game yet.
Holy fuck, dog, I can't see the goddamn stream.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this one.
We need to locate a bomb.
Love looking at a desktop, dog.
Now, developers, that one's gotta go. That one's gotta go instantly. Put into the small map mosh pit. Fuck that. That was miserable. No, I'm not gonna lie, that was horrible. I didn't like that at all. 7 is easy? I mean, bro, competitive lobby is really, like, it's not that easy.
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Immediate area of outbreak. Drone activated. Drone active.
Taking Gemini for a spin. Lost control of Gemini.
You must recover the diffuser.
Stay clear!
Hold it.
Reload!
and welcome to Best.
Yeah, Sony admitted that you don't own digital games.
Good, dude.
You just own the license to the game. It's like, what?
Down to one friendly.
Yes.
We have been eliminated.
You know how we used to say like 60% of men aren't dating or having sex or whatever.
Well, I don't know about the dating one, but I think 1/3 of men haven't are either virgins or haven't had sex in the past year. I'm sure that's gone up.
Like
Seeing a YouTube video where the headline is 85% of men are not having sex in 2026. Kind of incredible, dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually begging. I'm actually begging. We need to like do something about the TTK though. I promise you. If we actually just switch to TTK a little bit.
Is it time for the uprising, sir?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Whoa! Why do you say that, dog?
Because there are too many pussies.
Like I'm actually begging.
Whoa!
Because that's like that was a big thing in Black
Why do you
Ops 7
lead by
was just so bad.
example,
Dude. It was
dog?
like you just killed so fast.
Be advised your drone has located a bomb.
I'm actually just so like that like honestly
Most
I don't
people are
even think...
content with how it is, though.
Are you content?
No, but I'm at the
5 seconds.
what is it? The behest or the at the whims of everyone
The
else.
bomb's location and defuse it.
So you think there's nothing you can do?
No, because even if I wanted to run for political office, I don't think that would happen either, because not enough people would agree. So.
What would your policies be?
Stepping into Gemini. Activating drone.
Well, 0 immigration, at least for a short while.
In Toronto recently, there was a WNBA game, and crowd was booing one of the chicks because said men shouldn't be in the WNBA.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't tell you? The Toronto mascot is a fucking non-binary fucking blue lesbian. I swear I told you that.
Bringing replicator online.
Dude, we are fucking retarded, bro. Like, we're not any less retarded than the most retarded places in the US.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Yeah, dude, imagine. Oh my god, dude. People booed a woman because she said men can't be women. Like, you can't make that up. That's how retarded that is. It's just... I'm not surprised at all, but like, holy fuck, dude. People are... You're gonna ask me why I think I can't do anything? That's why. Because of people that are actual, like, legitimate retards, or they just want to see the world burn.
Bad out there.
And the fucking mascot is a non-binary blue dyke.
Wait, it looks like a... What does it look like?
It's got the butch haircut. It's like a light blue. Other than that, I don't remember because it's not a very good design. It's like, to me, it's like, usually with the mascot, you can tell, like, what it is, but that, I have no idea.
Like, I actually don't even think the game will be that bad. Like, map-wise, gunplay-wise, like, competitive-wise, but, like, the TTK is actually something that will, like, ruin all
And the
that.
thing is, right, people that do this, I fucking hate when people do this. They'll be like, oh, she's wrong because people booed her, and that's like implying that because, you know, some people are booing her, that makes her wrong. And it's like, no, like, the people booing, even though there's more people booing than that single person, those people can still be retarded. That doesn't mean that they're right just because they're in higher numbers. It's not how, that's not how it works. I hate when people do that.
10 seconds before insertion.
So fucking dumb.
Insertion in 5 seconds. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
But yeah, I'm not surprised. Just my final thoughts on that. Not surprising at all.
More ready.
I'll grab us some intel. Stepping into Gemini.
Watch for the blast! Loading mag!
How did I not get that kill? Wait, I don't know where it was. Maybe it was in Toronto, but there was a WNBA stadium thing where on the screen it said, trans people, you are welcome. And I'm like, dude, that's just so cringe.
Probably Toronto.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Tom, I'm down right after this game. I'm not playing for that long, though. Can't play this game for that long, especially dying this fast.
Dude, this next COD looks fucking terrible. Like, obviously, it's been terrible for like 10 years, but holy fuck, this looks terrible, dude. You know, it's funny how people always used to say the old CODs were the same, where you could clearly tell each game was noticeably different. But these games are actually so similar. Wait. Can you hear me?
Drone has located a bomb.
You can hear me? But these new games are so similar that they have the same war zone. So Warzone every like 3 years changes. But it's like within those 3 years or even 4 years, the game is so similar, if not the same, that they can have the same war zone. Just the Warzone updates.
Oh.
Nice, dude.
Wait, is it already out?
No, the beta's out. People are playing the beta now.
Yeah, like I saw a clip where the guy's flipping off the nuke while he's being like, I don't know, it's like shooting into the sky. I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Yeah, why is he... I don't remember. Why is he flying in the sky while the nuke's going off?
I have no idea.
He looks so stupid. It's annoying that, the original, there was supposed to be a Modern Warfare 4, but then they scrapped it for some reason, even though Modern Warfare 2 obviously did good, but I think Modern Warfare 3 even did better sales, surprisingly. And then they just, for some reason, went with COD Ghosts, and that, I think because the team was so different, but, yeah. I think we both played the beta of the COD 2019.
I can't even remember.
There was that one map where there was like a big, not a big building, but a building in the middle that kind of spanned a lot of the map, and then there was another part of the map where it was a half-destroyed house, but you couldn't even go in it all the way, and there was a bridge upstairs to another house. It was terrible.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's just a bunch of random stuff put into maps, and the matches are chaotic, not fast-paced, but chaotic, to where there's no logic to what's going on.
Good morning, bro. Yeah, that's so dead, bro.
God damn, dude.
Shit's gonna ruin the whole game. I promise you, I don't switch this, it ruins the whole game. Fuck all the guns, bro, cause that, like... I got nothing on this gun, bro, and it's fucking ripping.
10 seconds.
Not the guns at this point, we're playing 100 HP.
5 seconds.
Look at that, bro.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
It might help you get over what happened.
Fear is not a toy that should be played with.
No time to waste.
Mine active and ready.
Nice, dude, they're just killing each other.
Op 4 eliminated. Successful.
Yeah, I don't know why they were killing each other. They had a chance to win, because most of their team was better than my team. And like the game looks so dumb where you have one of the best players in the world. 2 years in a row he's won MVP in the Pro COD League, and he's shooting people and he's just instantly dying. It's like they're one-shotting him. Just looks so stupid.
It's just like way too fast. You kill way too fast. Takes. I don't mind the aim assist. I think it's lower than normal. Well, I mean, to be honest, I could be trolling. I don't really know, but I just get sniped. Yeah, see, like shit like that, like shit like that. I don't know.
Like, why do I get this map twice in a row when I can play House? They actually have House in the unranked playlist.
Do it, dog.
No, 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 no. Did you hear about that flying instructor that jumped out mid-flight?
When did this happen?
2 months ago, maybe. 2 to 3 months. He was I guess like training someone, and he just fucking jumped out. That person had to land by themselves.
Well, did they survive?
No. Like the guy that jumped out didn't survive.
No, okay, but the people left side.
I think there was just one, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, that person landed fine.
Secure the bombs.
Oh my god, dude. Fucked.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Like, it isn't funny, but that's the type of thing that you would see in a fucking movie.
10 seconds remaining.
Guy really just kill himself, bro.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Reloading!
Lasergate on!
Reloading! Loading new magazine!
One friendly operator remaining.
Alrighty, China building J-20s fast. China doesn't need the best stealth jet, just the most. So for 20 years, the Western answer to Chinese air power is simple. Our jets are better. We've talked about this before over on the channel, you know, 1 versus 1. I still believe the United States has the best trained crews and flying machines out there. But it's talking about basically the Chinese military industrial complex. So satellite imagery study through 2026 tells a story that has rattled analysts on both sides of the Pacific. China's not just building stealth fighters, it's building them faster than any nation has built a modern combat aircraft in decades. And it's betting that enough good jets will beat a handful of great ones. And that is a tactic, a red air tactic. So the quick facts for J-20 specifically, I guess they're putting out 100 to 120 per year. They've got 5 J-20 production lines. They are building more factories. Combined capacity of 300 to 400 jets a year. Wow, the 2030 projection is possibly 1,000 J-20s. So they're not only ramping up production, but they're building more factories to handle it. So they have also got the J-35.
1,000 J-20.
So currently the United States is only building the F-35 as far as 5th gen fighters. China's building J20 and the J25. So quantity has a quality all of its own. Here's why it matters in a war across vast distances of the Pacific. Numbers are not a footnote. They are a whole equation. Aircraft need maintenance, get shot down, run out of missiles. A force that can absorb losses and keep generating sorties has options a smaller force does not. The old Soviet maximum applies. Quantity has a quality all of its own. And we saw this. The United States did this to Germany in World War II with the resupply ships. I mean, it's the famous saying was like, we could build them faster than the Germans could sink them. I mean, it's not an ideal tactic, but it works. So here they've got China versus United States, the gap on the table, and they just really look at 5th gen here. Obviously, United States is still building, I think, low rate production. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mover, but F-50, the EX.
Compromised.
And
Plan
then,
accordingly.
are we still accepting any F-16s off the line, or are those all foreign?
All foreign.
All foreign. I think Hornet production is wrapping up.
Down to
But
10
as
seconds.
far as China, J20, they've got the J20 and the
5 seconds
J35.
and counting.
The U.S. is building F-35 only. The F-22 line
Op
closed.
4 has located a
And,
bomb.
EDD mounted. Don't stand close. Magnet will watch over us. Device deployed. I will. Surveying for hostiles. Deploying heartbeat sensor. Sensor activated.
One Op 4 remaining.
Dude, how? What? How fucking far back am I poking out? Okay, that's horseshit, dude.
Let's engage.
Friendly, last operator standing. Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated. Secure the bombs.
Device placed.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Ready for company. Stay clear of the
10 seconds left.
device set.
5 seconds left.
Watch over us.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Setting the razor down.
My evil eye has your back.
Taking the razor blue.
Evil eye deployed. My beautiful evil eye is ready.
Hello. Adding some protection. Grenade. Reloading. Mag change. Deploying shield.
Dude, how did he not get hit?
One Op 4 remaining. Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated. use your drone to locate a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb. Ten seconds. 5 seconds to go.
2012.
You've
The
located a
output
bomb.
per year right
Make your
now
way
it's
to its
relatively
location
similar,
and
but
defuse it.
the big thing is the assembly lines. They've got 5 assembly lines for J20, and we only have 1 for the F-35. And the thing is, the numbers look the same. So we're building 150 to 190 F-35s a year, but those aren't all going to us, right? So we've got a lot of partners in the F-35 program who ordered airplanes, and I mean, we talk about that all the time, and there's going to be more orders, so we get less than what comes off of the assembly line. In service right now, they've got 300 plus J20s. We've got 187 F-22s and F-35. What, around 500 or 600 F-35s now, Mover, across the services?
I don't know what the current number is.
Yeah,
I mean, they're still planning them, but they're delivering them on the radar, so that's probably not good.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. And then by 2030, the picture just gets worse. So it talks a little bit about the J20 and its capabilities. And to be honest, they can say whatever they want, but you really don't know what's under the skin, which is what's important in 5th gen and modern tactics. Engine technology as well. I think the U.S. is going to be ahead, but Mover,
sure.
You know, we've got a lot of experience flying Red Air. As far as their strategy of, hey, listen, if we can't match them, we can outbuild them. Valid, or I mean, what's your take on that?
I mean, even before we got into this 5th gen war, that was a problem, right? Because you would run out of missiles. And that is the question I have with China is, are they able to build the missiles to go along with the fighters? Because it's not just about having the number of fighters, it's about having the weapons. And we see this with Ukraine. We see this in all, Middle East or whatever. You run through your stockpiles, and then can you build them fast enough to supply them? Because, 150 J20s that have just the gun, if they even have a gun, doesn't help you very much. You underestimate your enemy at your own peril. I'm not saying China is an enemy, but they are definitely an adversary. They're definitely a threat. So I don't know, whether the J20 is what it's advertised to be. We won't know that until we see it in actual action. However, if you assume it is, then that means they're a formidable threat, right? They have that capability, and you don't want to be saturated because it becomes a missile fight. It's who's got more missiles, better missiles, who can reach out and touch you farther away than if you're, dealing with some older tech, if you will, for the missile tech. So, dude, China has the advantage because of the reason China is not a free country. Right? I mean,
right.
What makes America great is what makes us our own worst enemy is because we have to be fair. We've got constituencies. We got to build certain parts here. We got to build certain parts there. Now, granted, the current Department of War is trying to fix that and streamline it. And in some ways they have done better. And in some ways they've, have not fixed it yet. But our problem is, we aren't a centralized government that directs, Chengdu to produce, right? We're not telling Lockheed Martin and Raytheon and all these companies like, hey, you shall. We're saying, hey, give us a bid, and we got to bid on it, and we got to build this here because of this senator. We got to build this there. So they obviously have that advantage at the expense of, well, everything else. So it could very well be a threat. Now, there's been talks of the J-20 having engine problems. There's been talks of the J-20 having other issues. we've had our own engine problems. We've had our own issues. I mean, it's not any aircraft is going to have problems as it matures and progresses and stuff like that. I hope we don't find out. I mean, that's the bottom line, is because if we go to war with China, nobody wins. It's going to suck. I mean, it's just not going to be good. But if we do have to go to war with China, I think that the rate of production for like the EX and the F-35 and then the new 6th gen, that will be, because we only built 187. They're building more J-20s in a year almost than we have of the F-22. So, yeah. And that thing, I mean, we need it, right? We need something that's an F-22 replacement. And we did that because of, politics.
Yeah. Yeah. When I read this article, I mean, I don't think they're, 20, gosh, we're getting closer to 25 years ago. When I started the fighter game. But overwhelming numbers is not anything new as far as planning goes on the, on the U.S. side. But the J-20 is a significantly more lethal.
It's not a J7. It's not
Correct.
like a J7 where you're just going to saturate the picture with your J7s.
That's what I'm saying. So, like back when I was first learning the fighter business, being saturated with targets was one thing, but they weren't really scary targets. But being saturated with scary targets is a little bit different.
Right. I mean, scary targets that can then defeat your missiles. So now you're not just using missiles, you're wasting missiles.
Correct. Yeah. It's
The diffuser has been secured. Drop the diffuser.
Missed me?
The diffuser has been recovered.
Reloading. Reload.
Swapping mags. Drawn out.
Four last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated.
Damn, dog, that was a pro
which
play.
is a bit, which is concerning. Like I'm with you, Mover. Like let's pray to God that we never find out and we stay economic partners, and this is just fun and games.
I prefer peace.
Oh, dude, me too, 100%.
Yeah.
Me too.
But if you want peace, prepare for war.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude.
Peace through strength.
Peace through strength. I'm a believer in that, man. Very much so. China's 500 J-20 stealth fighters versus India's 0 inside the 5th generation air power crisis, reshaping the Himalayan frontier. So, J-20 is a 5th gen fighter fielded by China, and it's also Pakistan. We talked about it earlier, which India and Pakistan don't get along very well. They're leaning towards the J-36, which is just coming online, export version of that. So India is kind of in a bit of predicament here. They field mainly 4th gen aircraft. So we touched on this a little bit last week, Mover, with China ramping up production of this thing. So, all right, 1,000 of these things by 2030. And so, yeah, so 1,000 of these things by 2030. And India is worried about basically one of the borders there along the Himalayas, and how are they going to protect themselves. So they are actually working on this bad boy right here. So their own 6th gen aircraft. But the issue is, the J-20 is flying, is in production through testing. I mean, it's in mass production right now. We talked last week about how they had, 5 different facilities where they're building these things, and production is only going to ramp up. India's talking about trying to develop, test, and field their version of a 6th generation or 5th generation fighter. And right now, man, it's just basically a giant paperweight. So, they're left with
found a bomb. Make your way to its location
from another country to fill that void. Because, like I said, now they tried to work a deal with Russia with the Su-57, but that kind of fell through, so they're stuck, man. But I don't know. I guess the whole crux of the article is basically India's years behind.
In position. Activating drone.
You have dropped the diffuser. The diffuser has been secured.
Finding a better spot. I got something. Shotgun going live. Rolling out smoke.
Flipping me.
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. You're out of time.
And they're stuck between a rock